Hi guys, how's everyone doing today? I'm doing okay. Um, I'm gonna just say we'll actually talk about this. I really want to talk about it. Um, it has been a very busy year, and it just really surprises me that I'm not blogging like the way I normally do, and I it does disappoint me, but I can't do anything about it. But I'll just have to tell you that I have specific time when I can do it. Other times I'm not sure, but I'm doing the best in my ability to see that there is a blog on here. Now, with that exception, I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to start maybe giving you guys an update so I know I had told you regularly that I was doing them every day, but now things have changed and now I got to figure out what days I'm going to be doing vlogs during the week. I know on Mondays I do have time to do vlogs every Monday and Tuesday because I have the whole day to myself, so that will help. Okay. And now, um, we're gonna basically talk about today. It has been a very, busy, very busy, very busy Wednesday. Very busy. Um, and I basically want to say there have been a lot of changes, and we go through a lot of change around here. We may not like what we see or what somebody says, or if someone says we're gonna go out and go to your favorite place for dinner. And let's say you keep your promise and you tell them that it's going to happen, but then something pops up. The way I would reward somebody is do the best to your ability for one. And if you don't do it that day, then maybe you can do it maybe the next day, or better yet, take them out on the weekend for lunch, dinner, breakfast, whatever you want to do. And the other exception would be once you tell somebody that you're going to do something fun and it's something that they really enjoy, they remember. They pretty much remember. So if someone says we're going to go bowling, do I forget about it? No, I remember. So, like I said, this year has been something else. When we had that time change, I had a hard time with that for a couple days. Um, the first day, I think this hit like a couple days before, but now I'm back on track and knowing that it does take time to get used to the time change. We went an hour back and then we were an hour ahead. So now I got to get used to the time change and how dark it gets at a certain time, because when I wake up, it's already dark. Not at 5 o'clock, but at 6 o'clock in the morning, standard Eastern time over where I'm at. It's morning at between 6 and 7. It's morning. It's not dark, but it's morning. And it gets dark. Let's see, it's 5 o'clock, so I believe it's 6 or 6:30. In between there, it gets dark. So I'll have to let you know the exact time when it does get dark. That'd be really interesting. So I just want to tell you that that's most interesting. So basically, I'm just going to say that we'll call this blog all about extreme change that we may not like, and sometimes you get mad about it. You might get angry about it and try and say, oh, I know you said that we're not going to do it today, but we're going anyway. We'll just say that that individual that has special needs may not understand clearly what you mean. They know that it's going to happen, but in the long term, they want to do it today. Like, when they're bored, they want something to do. Especially with people with autism, that can be kind of tricky. A lot of us with autism like to go out and do things like everyone does. It doesn't it doesn't matter what the exception is. Everyone's different. We basically act different. It depends on what level you are on the autism spectrum, is how I should say it. So it all depends. So going out is a way to spend time with family, your friends, and stuff like that. But also, in order to do that, it's a reward. It's a reward. And getting a dessert, that's a reward. Now today, with all the craziness, I'm still going to do some dishes and basically relax today and spend time with my sister, because I know that when you have a crazy day and things get overstressed and everything else, today was really not the kind of day that I wanted to have, but it happened. It's totally normal to have a day like that. The same thing with bowling. Now, a lot of people, well, I'm not going to say everybody, but we'll just say that you really like bowling and it can be fun, which that it is. Bowling is a lot of fun. I know, because I go every week. I go to one other bowling alley every other Tuesday, and then I go bowling the next day after that. So Tuesday would be the practice bowling, and then Wednesday would be the league. The other thing that I do want to also say is that some people may think that they're better than other people, but that's not how I look at it. I, for one, I can tell you this, and this is a positive, and this is how I look at it. To be honest with you, I'm not better than anybody else in this world. That just tells me if you say that you're better than other people, that means that you can do anything. And you're a lot better than this person. Oh, this person can't do this, or this person can't do that. Don't make a big deal out of it. And like I said before, we're not all perfect. We're just human, that's all. We all work on our own level. We all work at a pace. Some people work at a slow pace, fast pace, whatever. And another thing I don't like is, don't do that. That's not nice. I had to correct something. I can't tell you what it is. Correction. Behavior-wise, if the individual doesn't understand something, sit down and talk to them. They might understand what you mean. It doesn't mean that you're totally going to take it away or not make a promise to it. Just teach them and make it short. If they don't understand it, because some people think, okay, I'm not going to get a reward, or I'm not going to get a dessert, or whatever it is. Turn that idea around and keep your promise. I have to do that to make me feel good that the day has been a well-reserved day. It's been a very awesome day. So, and I know sometimes we have ups and downs. We want to do everything, go out to eat and all that stuff. We want to do all that stuff all the time. I mean, which is fine. It's just patience. You got to be patient. We all got to be patient. Even I got to be patient. Because I know people want to talk to me on the phone. People want to do all different things. Or I can't really name them all, but just to name a few, there could be other reasons, of course, why I'm needed. And I try to get everybody to my best ability. It's just that patience is a virtue. You got to have patience for everybody, but there are people that don't have patience for nobody. Means that if they don't have patience, that just means that they want it now. And that just says to you, or that's reminding you, we'll say, it's reminding you, okay, I told this person to wait their turn, and that would be having a conversation. When somebody is having a conversation, I just learned this, is that if you're having a conversation and somebody else is having a conversation, don't argue with the person. If they say they're trying to hear what this other person said, wait until they're finished and then talk. If you have to talk to your group about something, wait until the other person is done talking. Don't argue and say, oh, I was saying something to my people. That's not very polite. It's rude. How would they like it if I did that and had a conversation and talked over top of what the other person was trying to get attention to other people or whatever it may be? You got to wait your turn. And I know that things can be very exciting. It's exciting every single day. There's always excitement all the time. But we'll kind of work on some stuff and we'll talk more about all educational things and conversation and how to get along with people. So there's a lot of educational blogs that I want to kind of do. And I'll be doing some fun blogs as well. So you guys won't miss out on anything. I promise you that. Okay? And I'll see you guys in the next one. But thank you so much for being very, very patient. I really, really apologize that this happened again. I normally do blogs every other or every day. And this year has been a challenge. There's just too much going on this year. And this year has been extremely busy for me. I don't get a lot of free time like I want to have it. I wish I did have a lot of downtime to myself, but it's there's something new every day. It may be something that we don't like. We just got to go along with it, and everything will be fine. And I know that person is going to tell you the exact same thing. Is, oh, I don't like it this way. This is the way this person did it before. It doesn't, well, we're not going to go there. I want to make everything positive. I don't want to go overboard, make it more exciting, and then people are going to think, this person doesn't know what he's talking about. Does this make any sense at all? Hold on. That's not appropriate, is it? No more of the, yeah, it's not appropriate. We're going to have a little talk about that. Thank you. And that's all you have to do is tell the person, remind them and tell them not to do that. If they don't understand it, let them know what they may be doing wrong. If they don't, just give them a little reminder or give them a reward. But you figure out and decide when you want to give that reward. Always reward them. I normally will reward the person that makes a mistake. The other person might be saying, oh, are you mad at me? Just tell them you're not. But I try to keep my promises. But sometimes people don't have a lot of patience, and I'm only one person. So the important thing is have patience as much as you can and let them know that I will get to you as soon as possible or within a few minutes. Because I know being ignored, it's not fun. It's not fun. Okay, so I will tell you guys more about it later. We'll talk about other questions. There is the possibility I'll be doing another vlog. It may happen within the next hour. I have a whole bunch of things that we'll talk about that might be helpful and all of that. So there'll be another educational video at 6 o'clock. Come back and join me then. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you.